What's up? Captain Zane back at it again. Sorry, I am still sick, but the time has come to record a lot of things and a lot of things in a short amount of time. So it will end up being future videos are going to sound like I'm going to be sick for quite a long time. Hopefully I've healed within like a week or two. Chances are. Alright. So it's been a second. I will have to get used to the controls again. See, I can already head down to level 4 if I wanted to, but I don't. It feels like there's something I could maybe find in here, or it could just be set dressing. I don't know. It's a full, living, breathing world to King Leoric's tomb. That sounds too important right now. I forgot what button's magic. Dark one. Okay. I managed to kill like 2 guys in one go. Okay, square was pick up, that's right. Let's go! You're not gonna get my fucking shit knocked over! It will be I pushing your shit in! Small shield. Okay. Select was correct. Requires 25 strength. Armor 5. What do I have? A switch. And all the better because it's going to take up less space in my backpack when it goes time to sell. We will see. How we... Oh, you know what? Let's see what the button is. Wait, game speed. We'll try normal for now. Attack. Action. Cast spells. Triangle. I had a feeling. I wasn't sure. L1 for health. Okay. Oh.
I don't have a spell ready.
I don't? Oh, shit. I saw a big name in there. Broken Head. Bang Shield. Okay? If we move out this way, we can at least funnel them a little bit. They don't seem to have any ranged ability. I already forgot what quick spell was. Excuse me. Toggle spell. Circle. Okay. L2. Circle. Okay. Oh, shit. No. I'm so sorry. I've been playing a lot, and I mean a lot, of Twisted Metal head-on this week, as well as Soul Calibur. You'll be seeing a lot of head-on coming up on the channel very soon. In fact, I'm going to be uploading the first part tonight, and then the rest of the parts were recorded while I was sick. So I will not be giving commentary on them because, you know, I love the game. I do. And in fact, I went to the PS2 version instead of the PSP version. I originally was going to record the PSP version. Boy, howdy, did I not understand the control scheme that well. Or rather, the motions, after playing every other game in the franchise, being so used to R2 and L2 to do stuff.
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
Shite. Yeah, I want to be a paladin.
Too much.
That's right. You know, being so used to the controller scheme from every other game, it's hard to go and not have L2 and R2 available. So it's only L1 and R1. And with my PSP setup, R2 is like super turbo speed, and that's a problem when you're trying to live. Requires 33 magic. I'm not there yet. I feel like we can move some of this stuff to make it to where that could fit. Like, surely. $10. More than mine. Beautiful. So yeah, I was going to play the PSP one, but I was messing up more than I was succeeding, and I couldn't even get past the first fucking level. So I went ahead and went back and was like, well, maybe I'll just do it later. But then I found out there's the PS2 version, which is the one I actually wanted to play, not just because of that, but because it has extra stuff, because it's Extra Twisted Edition. And so, whew, come on, you gotta die soon. And it had what I actually wanted, which was the lost endings of Twisted Metal. Book of Healing. Yeah.
I can't carry anymore. I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
I do, don't I? So, I played through that one instead. 17 minutes. Hell yeah. I'd rather use my magic to heal.
Too much baggage.
What? This probably is worth nothing. One to 8. I don't know. I don't like that. Okay. Well, we're gonna see how good the healing spell is. What was the L2? Not scroll of healing. Healing spell. Okay, triangle is used. Oh, that's significant. Yeah, alright.
I got a pump.
God. Sorry, let's see. I'm not gonna need that. I would be more clean about all this, but I don't know the ratios of stuff for this game. Like I said, I only played 2 a bit. Like, I beat it once, not even the DLC, or sorry, the expansion. Pardon me. Back in the day of expansions, you know. But I did have it available. I tried touching it a little bit. So in my computer applications class in high school, one of the previous students, I guess, left Diablo 2 on the computer, and the whole thing with that Black Death, that sounds bad. Whole thing with that class is it counted as either your language or your computer credit, and you needed at least like 2 of that, or 1 or 2. Can't remember anymore. Staff of Firewall.
I can't.
That sounds a fucking baller, man. Let's take it. Oh yeah, I can read that now. Brain is telling me there's a better way to arrange this. even looks like a rose or something. That's beautiful. I love that. Okay, cool. So anyway, yeah. I am not good at learning other languages, even though I find other languages very interesting. And so I took the application because, you know, I do a lot with my computer. Plus, back then I was very heavy in the World of Warcraft, amongst many other things. And, you know, coding sounded like a really cool hobby if I could learn how to do it. I did not learn how to do it. Oh.
Not enough mana.
Did I die? Oh no. Well, that's troubling. Okay. What's load game do? Have no save data. Well, guess what? I got quick save, so speed through that. Anyway, yeah. So let's also see if we can do the fast speed and how good that is, since it's an option. Interesting. All right. The deal with that class is if you get... Oh my god. Well, maybe there's some drawbacks after all. If you got your work done, you could basically do whatever you want, and the teacher would even play games with some of the seniors, particularly like worms, which that's something I'll put on the channel at some point too. I like worms. Alright. Lure them here. God, they do more damage than I do in that time. Alright, go back normal. Plus, I can't tell if I'm hitting them, you know? Like, I only know when they're dead. And since I wasn't very social back then, and, you know, it was just a class, I didn't, like, get to know anybody then. I just saw that Diablo 2 was on my computer, and so I'm like, oh, well, I do love me some Blizzard. And I sure played the shit out of that. Oh, I don't have any healing potions on my bar. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I don't have any healing potions at all. Now, a wise man would run. I'm a fucking champion. I'm a goddamn crusader. Oh, me fucking armor's broken. And yet, I live, bitch. That's not gonna be better. A cap? No cap. Compared to... Well, I mean, it might have an ability on it. Haven't leveled up yet. Did I have the Book of Healing? Or was that a drop I just got recently? I wasn't paying attention. And, you know, I'm so sick and I hope I know it already. Nope. Okay. What's in here? Nope. Is that the book? No, that's the quilted armor, which should be better than what I had. Okay, that's consistent, at least. Doing a quick save. 2 armor, but unidentified, versus 3 armor and nothing. I trust in magic more than I trust base stats. I guess we'll level. Okay. I'm taking all comers and coming all takers. Bring it on, bitches. A short bow that I won't be using. That looks like a strong guy behind me. Get the fuck out, get the fuck out. Bongo. Wow, that didn't really help me at all. Oh god, oh god, oh god. You can make it, Seamus! Don't die here.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
Wow, that ain't doing shit, is it?
Not enough mana. Not
wow,
enough mana.
really? Alright. I ain't giving up that easy. I'm giving up that easy. I can't see his health. I don't know none. I'm gonna not use a scroll and speed run myself all the way back to town. So you get to enjoy that. In case you're wondering what's happening, I have tab as my fast forward button, so if I'm holding it down, that's what shows up on the screen as me go, oh! Over this way, okay. So, if you're like, why am I running into walls? It's because I don't have the reaction time while also holding onto my controller for movement and whatnot. But yeah, Diablo is a very interesting franchise. I enjoy it. It is my second favorite of the intellectual properties that Blizzard has. First goes World of Warcraft, second goes that. I used to play the shit out of Heroes of the Storm, but unfortunately they kind of killed that game. They're like, well, it ain't no Dota, and really bitter about losing that money. So let's stop running tournaments for it. Hey, Pepin!
What ails you, my friend? Even my skills have been unable to fully heal Farnham. Oh, I have been able to mend his body, but his mind and spirit are beyond anything I can do.
Maybe you should talk to him about it. This is another new gossip? No? Okay. Potion of full healing is 150. Potion healing is just 50. I probably need to buy a potion or two. I don't like wasting money on stuff that you can find on the ground. Oh, I'm healed. Is it because I'm back in town? Probably. Farnham.
Fellow drinking peace?
My favorite character.
Ogden is the best man in town. I don't think it's...
Yeah, you told me that before. Alright. We'll chat later, Farnham. Don't worry. Farnham, are you wetting yourself? Can't a feller pee in peace? Oh, classic Fodham.
Stay a while and listen.
100 gold. -2 damage from enemies. I mean, that's hard to argue with. At this level. -1 damage from enemies. The real question is, what is AC worth? Because based on that, that means that this 3 armor should be the equal to armor 2 -1 damage from enemies. Like, maybe I'm thinking of that wrong, but that just sounds like exactly that. And this doesn't even up my armor when I put it on beyond the 2. Like, is it just saying, like, this particular armor had a 34% increase? Or is it saying my total armor is increased like that? Okay, so AC is 21. I remember we did this test last time. 18. Okay, so it is applying a boost to some armor? I guess? Maybe itself? Because it's only 1 point of difference than what's visibly shown. I might just be better off selling these things, however. How damage is that? How damage is that? This could hold more, though. So if it's the same thing, I'd rather it be magic. Then I feel special. Yeah, that's such an interesting way to do that. Ogden, you got anything new?
The village needs your help, good master.
Oh.
Some months ago, King Leoric's son, Prince Albert, was kidnapped. The king went into a rage and scoured the village for his missing child. With each passing day, Leoric seemed to slip deeper into madness. He sought to blame innocent townsfolk for the boy's disappearance and had them brutally executed. Less than half of us survived his insanity. The king's knights and priests tried to placate him, but he turned against them and, sadly, they were forced to kill him. With his dying breath, the king called down a terrible curse upon his former followers. He vowed that they would serve him in darkness forever. This is where things take an even darker twist than I thought possible. Our former king has risen from his eternal sleep and now commands a legion of undead minions within the labyrinth. His body was buried in a tomb 3 levels beneath the cathedral. Please, good master, put his soul at ease by destroying his now cursed form.
Okay. So, I'm going to drop a little spoiler from Diablo 3. When I am done talking to... Or when I start talking to Griswold, that's when I'll end the spoiler. Alright, starting now. So, in Diablo 3, you actually get to see a little bit of Leoric's history that led up to his craziness and his imprisonment. And he is the first boss of Act 1. Well, properly, anyway. He's like the mid-boss. Later one is the Butcher, but we'll see him later, too. Alright.
Whoa, what can I do for you? The axe? Aye, that's a good weapon. Balanced against any foe. Look how it cleaves the air. And then, imagine a nice fat demon head in its path. Keep in mind, however, that it is slow to swing. But talk about dealing a heavy blow.
Okay.
I made many of the weapons and most of the armor that King Leoric used to outfit his knights. I even crafted a huge 2-handed sword of the finest mithril for him, as well as a field crown to match. I still can't believe how he died. But it must have been some sinister force that drove him insane.
You could say that. Joke's on you. I know what did it. Let's sell some items. Yeah, because they don't trust... Well, 50's not bad. don't trust that I won't upgrade this stuff and replace it like right away. What? Spiked Club of Might plus 9 to Strength? It's all my fucking gold. Rags of Light. That's some cool shit. What is this? Cap of the Sky 3. To all attributes. Longsword Zest. Plus 8 to Vitality. Steel Broadsword plus 14% chance to hit. And it deals a lot, and it's more than I can wield. Morningstar of Puncture. Jesus. Oh, Griswold. You're breaking my balls here. Can't I get the hero discount or something? Don't you know that if I fail, then the demons are going to overrun you as well? And he goes, I have full faith in you. Yeah, I mean, that's nice and all. Okay. Did I have the book of telekinesis? I don't have any nieces or nephews. I'm an only child. No. Alright. I think that's about as much as I'm willing to invest right now, because otherwise I won't have the amount of gold needed to afford things later. But what do you have?
I sent a soul in search of answers.
I'll talk to you.
There is much about the future we cannot see, but when it comes, it will be the children who wield it. The very word has a blackness upon his soul, but he poses no threat to the town or its people. His secretive dealings with the urchins and unspoken guilds of nearby towns gain him access to many devices that cannot be easily found in Tristram. While his methods may be reproachful, Wirt can provide assistance for your battle against the encroaching darkness.
Did you know that we have a black market dealer in town? He's only just stopped drinking milk after all.
The dead who walk among the living follow the cursed king. He holds the power to raise yet more warriors for an ever-growing army of the undead. If you do not stop his reign, he will surely march across this land and slay all who still live here.
That's the idea. And that's why I'm asking for a bit of a fucking discount! Anyway, scrolls. I don't care about scrolls of Stone Curse. I don't use staves, but while I'm here... Holy fuck! 36,000? Where is this gold supposed to be coming from? I mean, it's pretty good, but fuck, man. Fine composition staff with brilliance, a hit plus 10%, plus 50% damage, plus 13 to magic. No required attribute. Wow. I want that. I just can't afford it. Jeez. Well, hell. Alright. Let's go talk to Wirt. I'm not going to be able to afford anything he's got, even more than this chick. But at least we get to hear more about him, hopefully. The peg-leg boy.
Adria truly bothered. Sure, Cain is creepy in what he can tell you about the past, but that witch can see into your past. She always has some way to get whatever she needs, too. Adria gets her hands on more merchandise than I've seen pass through the gates of the King's Bazaar during High Festival.
You gotta love town gossip. It's great. Actually, this reminds me really heavily of a game that's came out recently called Demonology. It's done entirely in Scots English, or you could turn that off if you want to, but it's just a village of like 6 people and you're a witch hunter. You've been sent there to root out the witch, and you do so by talking or torturing. Eventually you'll have to torture people to figure out like more information. But if you don't want to hear a spoiler on that game, it's really short. If you don't want to hear a spoiler about that game, wait till I click on the Curse of King Leoric before you do anything. But anyway, in that game, all the people have beef with each other, though none of them are guilty, or at least are confirmed guilty. They just, if you torture them, they'll say whatever they want to get you to stop, and of course, that could mean incriminating other people, or admitting to the witchcraft themselves, even though they have nothing to do with it. But either way, at the end of the game, you get your money, you hang a witch, you go on your merry way. Try to send a message.
Look, I'm running a business here. I don't sell information, and I don't care about some king that's been dead longer than I've been alive. If you need something to use against this king of the undead, then I can help you out.
But it's not going to be cheap, and you have to pay money to even look at it. Alright, I'm going to quick save, see what he's got. Topaz Cloak of Radiance, resist all by 13%, 40% light radiance, armor. Again, where's this money coming from? Like, I've gotten some money, and it's been fine. But where the fuck does all that come in? I'm on level 3, and I don't think those items stay in the shop. Let's see if the cows have anything to say. No.
I can't cast that here.
Ah, okay. I had to try. I'm making fucking burgers for the whole town! Yay! What's a burger? It's made out of cow. You killed our cows? I would fucking do it again, too. No. I don't remember which playthrough I mentioned it, but Irish don't really eat cow, like beef, much. The corned beef and cabbage kind of thing was just kind of attributed to them, but it wasn't them primarily. They prefer to keep their cows and treat them well, and keep them alive. The British, when they moved in, they were like, all right, well, we eat a ton of cows, and you have cows. We got to make this happen. I don't want to. Fuck you. Reminds me of the Pocahontas movie from Disney. The quote that sums up pretty much all history. These white men are dangerous. Hey! Truth be told, I don't know how I missed that. Oh, shit. Down to level 3, down to level 3. Oh! Fucker's back! Damn you, Bungo! Why does it not hurt you? I can't see your stats or anything. No resistance, no immunities. You're just a fucking tough nut to crack. Staff of Holy Bolt. Now you're talking. 80 charges, not identified. Fuck. Does it mean I have to drop my shield? It does. I mean, let's try it. Okay. presume if I click triangle, it's going to be the spell. That's the impression that I get. Ba-da-bam-bam-bam. Alright. Plague Eater. Say what you want about Diablo. The names are pretty metal. That didn't even aim at him. That was my bad, I guess. Okay. That didn't... It's technically going better. Is that a secret passageway? Or is that just a way to get it? Well, no, because it's not on the map. How do you do that? That's totally a thing. I don't want to waste a holy bolt just trying to figure out if you have to, like, bust open the door. Like, obviously I can go around. No, it's not the square button. Alright. I'm gonna quick save and try to use it. No? Okay. We fight to find that answer. Come here. Some magic immunities, I doubt something holy. Ooh, a ring! Burning dead captain. Excuse me. That sounds pretty baller. No. Ooh. Shit! Well... I don't have a scroll of identify. You know what? That's big enough that, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I talked to Pepin and he healed me. Just for speaking to the man. So let's see what Kane says about the ring. 100. It's probably gonna be really fucking good. Constricting ring, indestructible, no required attributes. Unique item. Wow. Thanks, man. Wait, what? Didn't say that part. Resist all 75% max, constantly lose hit points. No. I'm okay.
Whoa, what can I do for
Griswold, you want this shit? Whoa, okay. See, now that's how you get the money. Not ready to sell those yet. Though to quote a Panga Disco song, but it's better if you do. I don't know, I'm liking the staff so far. Cap's fine. Staff's low. Oh, that costs a lot. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have invested in the staff. Is there a reason that potion is highlighted? Is it just saying you should probably take a swig? Alright, let me see what Adria's got, in case she's got something different.
I sent a soul in search of answers.
Yeah. That does look different. So what about stabs? As your staff of phasing, just lightning, doesn't do as much damage as I can do. White staff of magic, that's pretty nice. I don't know what telekinesis is going to do for me. How much is that? 33? Yeah. Yep. You sold me on it. Alright, I'm gonna go chat with Wart. See if he's got something new that I care about. I guess that's never the question, is do I care about it? It's, can I afford it? I'm going to buy it. I hate to say it, but that sounds like a good deal. Ooh. And it looks cool. My AC is 13. I'm sorry. How much AC does this have? I didn't pay attention. 5? But I take less of everything. I'm setting myself up for disaster. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Let's go sell my armor to Griswold in an unwise decision. But you know what?
Oh, what can I do for you?
What else is an unwise decision? Going down into the depths to fight the fucking devil. We'll take our chances on that one. Alright, I'll be back when I'm down there. Alright, back in the depths again. I'm going to take a chug of my healing, or my magic potion. Start clearing more shit. That worked. Why is it missing? That's kind of a big reason I wanted to use this, was it was strong and it was going to hit. Oh! Ho ho ho! Everybody was kung fu fighting. Taste my holy blaze! Fuck! I just can't tell if it's missing or not. Like, other games I could hear a whiff or something, but everything I do is a whiff. Yeah. I'm not someone who will blow smoke up a game's ass just for the sake of, like, trying to say, you know... Let me see what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, if a game has problems, I will mention the problems. I don't mind that. Just because something is popular or a lot of people love it doesn't mean that it doesn't have flaws. And so if I see something and I point it out, you know, I'm just giving my commentary on it. And, you know, if you enjoy it more than I do, then I am very happy for you that you found something that you enjoy. Now that did exactly what I wanted it to do. Holy fuck, there's a lot of guys down here. I don't know the size of that healing potion, but I'm worried that was like a full heal. I wasn't quite ready for that. El Chupacabras! Some magic resistance. But I'm not a goat. What? Oh, I leveled up. Holy shit. Did you see that? I would have died. That's amazing. Ah, the Lord Seamus be with you. May he always preserve you and give you levels in time of need. So if I convert it to Seamus, what benefits do I get from the religion? Well, you certainly get plenty of tea and potatoes. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, brother! It's a cold day to be coming in hot. I'm craving a bowl of soup or a blowjob, but I'll take whatever I can get. Let's do it! Djibouti Dubs, if you're curious. Built like a tank, cast like a sorcerer. That's what I say. As a youth, I always thought that if I were a fantasy class, I would be more in line with a wizard or something like that. Used to focus on my education a lot more and like trying to learn things and whatnot. As I got older, I realized that life's a lot more fun when you're a little ignorant, but not like, you know, racist asshole kind of ignorant. Like more like, you know, it's like, I know a lot of people who are smart. And if they want to teach me these things, they will. And to focus more on having fun instead of just closing myself off from people. And it's good to have a little balance every now and again. So nowadays, I definitely... Oh no! Okay. I have to restart from here. I still haven't saved. I don't know what saving is in this game yet. I don't know if there's a specific place I do it or if it's just here. Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's drop a save. Wait, what did that say? Could I pull a character from a previous save? Come on now. Uh-huh. Okay, that's concerning. Okay. Thank you. Save characters. Save option. Interesting. I don't know the full depth of that. I presume it's something like, I like playing on fast and this character. And the other one's like, well, I like playing on slow. I don't know how you'd actually get that to work in game if you're two-playering, split screen. Ow. Oops. In the first part, I mentioned that if you wanted to speedrun the game, you could, and from what I saw, someone picked the sorcerer, and they, I think, bought a staff of fireball or something, and just ran down all the stairs, and what they needed to fight, they blasted through gates and stuff, keep themselves safe. Nice. We should heal, but we should most likely... That heal's pretty good. Level up. I know magic's not supposed to be my priority. And I don't like to split stats like that. But right now, like I said, I'm trying to go for the Crusader aesthetic. So magic and mana sounds ideal for me. Besides, you don't have to play games so meta or so net decky, or whatever term that you come from that you want to use, like, because there may be a more optimal way to do everything. A lot of people feel like that's the only answer, is play the one way. If you don't know the one way, people might mock you for it, or be like, well, you're wasting your time. How did I die? What killed me? Genuinely, what killed me? I don't... Somebody having a reflect ability on? Different drop. Why not both? So yeah. All I'm trying to say is, don't feel obligated to do the best thing for your class if you're playing an RPG, or anything that really requires you to put stats in, or pick a certain character for your team or whatnot. Do not feel obligated to do that. Now, if you beat a game and, you're curious about what you could have done better, don't be afraid to look it up. That's fine. And if you want to do it on your second run, go for it. But, yeah. As far as just playing a game goes, just play a game to have fun. That's why I used either cheat codes, or I beat the game first and do New Game Plus for recordings, just because I want to make the more fun time for everybody involved. I feel like the guy playing the game should also have that. I commend people who can do games at, like, the very hard difficulty, or the insane challenges that you really shouldn't be able to figure out in-game, yet people do, whether it be by hours and hours and hours of playing a game, or by looking up things online and, like, scouring code and whatnot. Like, it's always entertaining to watch YouTubers play Five Nights at Freddy's. What's not entertaining is being one of the first people to play Five Nights at Freddy's and figuring out that there is so much that's hidden that you wouldn't know unless you went through the game's files, or decided to fuck around and start pressing on things in the room that you wouldn't have guessed were significant. And then you're like, well, what else did I miss? Like, it takes communities of people to figure out all the ins and outs and how to get the perfect ending out of games like that. Same with, like, what is it? Sorry, my mind's blanking. I'm still sick. I'm still trying to recover. Well, if I remember, I'll get back to that point. But my point is, you can do a lot. Ooh. I saw a big name on that. Claymore. That sounds ideal. I still haven't seen your name yet. Fuck it. Let's say immune to magic. But yeah, what I'm trying to say on that part is just, yeah. Play to have fun. If, oh, I remember. PT. One of the best demos / teasers that ever came out. Like, if someone said Silent Hill before the remake of 2 came out, the only thing most people talk about is PT. And it was great, yeah. It revolutionized the genre. By that I mean every game from that point on for several years pretty much became PT. Some kind of walking simulator, slight things change in the environment. It's a great idea and whatnot. But if you want the true ending to the game, you gotta do a lot. You gotta look for all the little pieces of picture in the room or in the house. I'm going to probably die unless I use a scroll. You have to go into the brightness settings to even find one of the pieces. So, unless you tried some shit out, you would never see that.
I don't have a spell ready.
Okay. My staff is out of charges, it sounds like. This Claymore could do the job. Do I have another scroll? Okay, still the staff will do more damage. Whew! Okay. So I am out of charges, yeah? Okay. Well, I'll live for now. Drop one of those save things, you know? But yeah, PT had a lot of brilliant things that you had to do that are very out there, that if no one told you, how would you ever know? By endless trial and error. And if you care about a game so much that you're willing to do that, God bless you. Oh, the gold has a limited amount they can be stacked into. That's gonna fuck me. I guess one of the ideas is you could just drop shit down to town, but I don't... Ooh, that does more than the fucking Claymore? Is that a one-handed? It looks like a two-handed because it's so large. Anyway, and then if you're not familiar, you also have to do a thing where you take a few steps. I don't know what this heals. Wait, can I item repair? It just does that. It doesn't restore the charges. That's completely fair. I didn't think it would. Yeah, PT, you also have to take a lot of steps, like 10 steps after you hear a chiming of a clock and stuff. And the last thing, I'm skipping some steps. The last thing you have to do is walk, wait till you hear a baby laugh and stuff, and then in an actual microphone that you have to have plugged in to your PlayStation, you have to say Jareth, I believe, a few times. And after all that, you do get your ending. It's a cool ending. It's kind of weird. And you get a cutscene that's for the trailer for the next game that they were going to be doing, but they didn't do. And it's like, a game is meant to be fun. And I think that it's fun for some people. But if you're not one of those people, you would never know what else is there. It's like, man, isn't that that Silent Hills trailer cool? And you'd be like, the fuck you talking about? I played through that game multiple times. I didn't see shit. It's like, oh, you didn't do it right. It's like, oh. Okay. So, like, yeah. Play a game for fun. If you're in for a game to find out every nook and cranny about it, and you find that fun, God bless you. If you start a game with the entire intention of only doing it well, I don't want to see failure. I don't think you're playing right. But at the end of the day, it's your money. Use it how you need it. I'm gonna die if I go in there. Let's try out one of these town portal scrolls. They usually let you return back. Interesting. I didn't use it up, did it? What? Okay. Pretty cool looking. Pretty cool. Whoa! I saw the face of God! It looked like a celestial anus! No. Oh, we're having a good rollick here. When you've been through the dungeon for an hour and your magical staff turns into a walking cane because you've been so fucked up. Kane, I need you to identify some shit for me.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Pretty nice, I think. Claymore. Plus 10 to Dex. I'm only identifying this because I'm pretty sure it'll be worth more to sell. Oh! I can't use that, but that's a good one. Gossip. Did I talk to you?
The story of Wirt is a frightening and tragic one. He was taken from the arms of his mother and dragged into the labyrinth by the small, foul demons that wield wicked spears. There were many other children taken that day, including the son of King Leoric. The knights of the palace went below, but never returned. The blacksmith found the boy, but only after the foul beasts had begun to torture him for their sadistic pleasures.
I think we did hear about that earlier in this session, but it's nice to just hear Kane talk. He's a cool guy, and I miss him, you know? He's like everybody's grandpa. Hi, Farnham. Okay. Where is Pippin? Pippin, pardon.
What ails you, my friend?
Nothing now. Yeah, I might have to buy some of those. Alright. Oh! No! Well, I guess that's fine. That was the correct button.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Sorry, my Controller bumped into my desk and hit my R1 button and just chugged something. Claymore of the Topaz Longbow sells pretty well. Fuck the buckler. Fuck the cloak. I actually have to do something. I need to see if what Adria sells is... That's really good right there. Sorry. I need to see if Adria's recharging of my staff... That's not bad. It's too much, but it's not bad. And you see what... If the cost is increased for trying to use her service, and my staff is depleted. I think it was like, what, 100 before?
I sense a soul in search of answers.
Oh! Hey, what else you got? Plus 11 to magic. Whoa! That's so much fucking gold. Is the staff or the axe a one-handed or two-handed? It's two-handed. Okay. Claymore is probably also... I'm sorry, what? The Claymore is a one-handed weapon? Okay. So we sell the axe. We hang on to the Claymore. We see if we can't find a good buckler at some point and maybe switch back to the old sword and board. After all, there's a bleak and demon-filled future on the horizon.
What can I do for you?
And I need all the advantages I can get. And just like that, I've pretty much fixed... Oh wait, I don't need to do that. I have a spell. Fuck. That's fine. That's rough. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for now. Next time, we're going to be delving back into the dungeon. Hopefully finish off level 3 and probably have a boss fight on our hands. If we're lucky. Let's see how well that save thing goes again. One player, level 8 warrior I am? Okay. See, I'm making progress. I am but a noob. But soon you shall hear the tales of Seamus conquering the demon world, bringing back the holy light to all the fine people of Tristram. While there is still a Tristram to be had. Still a late. Alright. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you being here. It's good to be able to talk to y'all again, and I'm going to be recording a lot of shit tonight, so my voice is going to be progressively worse and worse as time goes on, for I am still sick. Anyway, thank you for all your support. Appreciate having you, and we will continue this soon. Bye!